Sup? So yesterday there was another shooting. I don't know too much details on it because I don't like looking into things like that, But I did see it pop across my screen. But there was a shooting at a newspaper place or something like that, and it just got me thinking. Well, let me go back. Let me go back tell you guys a story. Look, it's about to rain. So the other day, I went to Walmart. And I was doing some shopping. In Walmart. I got to the line, standing in line, and all of a sudden, me, 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 me. The fire alarm started going off. And I'm thinking to myself, now the first thing that came to my mind was not a fire, was not, oh, it's just a drill. Oh, it's just somebody pulled it, playing a prank. The first thing that came to my mind was, where is he at? Where is he at? Where is the shooter at? What's going, you know what I'm saying? My mind went straight to that. My mind went straight to who is this? Am I about to die? That's what came to my mind. Am I about to die? Is there a shooter in here? And that's very sad, because I can imagine at school, being in school, fire alarm, man, you probably hear fire alarms probably go off like a couple times a year, man. And I was in Walmart, so I feel for the kids in schools and anywhere, man. And it's just a sad state that we're in right now. And I'll probably put that clip from the fire alarm, I guess, right here. It's a very sad world that we're living in, where if a fire alarm gets pulled, the first thing that's on my mind is, man, I need to take cover. Like, my mind was like, man, I felt so vulnerable. I never felt so vulnerable, man. My body even felt transparent. I had this very fragile feeling going through my body where I didn't have no protection. Like, I never felt more vulnerable. There was no time where I felt vulnerable, and I'll tell that story, I guess, another video. Or maybe I'll start telling it now. One time I was at a party, right? I went to a party. I was in about 11th, maybe 12th grade. Man, this is annoying right here. Maybe 11th or 12th grade. And it was at the YMCA, local YMCA in Greensboro, North Carolina, my hometown. Downtown. So if you're watching this and you're from Greensboro, it's pretty cool. Downtown at the YMCA. And we were in there partying, young kids in high school, we think we're grown now. We at a club party, everybody in a circle dancing and stuff. And all of a sudden, this dude, and what's crazy? I never realized how much I lived in the hood. Like, I didn't realize how from the hood I am until I moved away from there. Because sometimes you don't realize you live in the hood until you leave it. But all of a sudden, man, this dude, man, he pulls out a gun and he stands in the he's in the middle of the club, in the middle of the, well, really it's in the basketball court, the gym. But because the whole crowd is in the little, you know how parties be, everybody in that one little ball. He was in the middle. This dude pulls out a gun and spins in a slow circle like this around the circle. And I was kind of behind the crowd because I was kind of shy. So I was kind of behind the crowd. And you just see a wave of people going like that around from the gun. And after he completes the 360, he points that shit in the air and starts pow, 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 pow. And everybody is screaming, running. We in a gymnasium. Doors locked. Nowhere to go, man. People up against the wall like, yo. Like, trying to push their backs through the wall, man. That was the most... Man, I remember my homeboy was dancing with a girl. He was dancing with my homeboy Vic, man. He was dancing with a girl, and I don't know if this is true from my memory. You think memory kind of plays tricks on you. But if my memory serves me right, this dude jumped over the girl. He hurdled the girl, man. Man, that jump was scary, man. And it's crazy. Didn't nobody really trip about it. I'm sure the police came, but there wasn't much talk about that stuff. Because, like, that stuff was, like, I don't want to say normal, but when you go to parties and stuff back then, that was kind of normal, like, shooting and stuff in the clubs and stuff. Still is. But that was the last time I felt as vulnerable as I did in that Walmart the other day. And it's just a very sad world when my mind doesn't say, oh, it's just a fire drill. You in school and the fire, I'm sure if you in school these days and the fire alarm goes off, leave a comment. Because I'm sure some younger people watching this. If you're in school and the fire alarm goes off, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? I'm sure it's not, this is a fire drill. I'm sure it's, oh, this is the big one. Like, this is the big one. This is it. Because that's what I felt like. I felt like, man, this is it. This is my life. That's it, man. Because I'm looking around, initially, but after a while I see nobody else is panicking. I'm pulling my camera and just record this for documentation purposes. But initially I'm looking around, man, and everybody in the store was kind of looking around, like, kind of watching their backs. Yeah, it's a crazy world we live in nowadays. So. And nobody's really talking about, I haven't really I've been watching YouTube, but nobody's really said too much about it on YouTube. I guess not too many people died, must be. Maybe nobody really died from it. The shooting in the newspaper place. So I'm on my way to my grandparents, pick up their mail, and go get something to eat too, because I haven't ate anything. I'm gonna wash the car. I'm gonna get some stuff to help clean the place. Still packing. Luckily, I was supposed to move out tomorrow, but the office is closed, so I can't bring the key back. So I really get 2 extra days to pack up everything and clean up. But I really don't want it because I want to get out of there. But so yeah, we're gonna still cleaning up, still packing up, making a little progress. I'm ready to go. I talked to the lady, the attorney, I guess. She said I come close. We close on July 6th. So if I close on July 6th, I guess that means I can move in on the 7th. That's what they told me. I'm moving on the 7th. So I guess that's still stone. That's still set. I'm ready, man. I'm getting excited. I'm getting real excited. Just checking on some things. It's nice. Coming along nicely.